Hi all, I have created a test where we can select a value from the drop down in Cypress. So I have created a test case in Cypress where there are two options. They are usually in any application we have drop down to select values, and sometimes it will be either in an input type or it will be a select type. If it is a select type, it is very easy for us. It's a straightforward case where we will just have to find the xpath of this select drop down and select the value whatever we want to you select from the drop down. So it's a very straightforward case. So I have taken two tests where there is a drop down which is of select type and another one is an input type. So we will come across in our applications both these things. So I'm going to show you that. For example, I have taken Amazon application where we have the drop downs all are in the select type. So you can see I am trying to see in my script, I'm trying to visit this Amazon application, and then I'm taking the xpath of the selected drop of a particular select drop down, and I'm going to choose a value from the select drop down, and that is all. I just want to select it. This test case is about that. Now coming to the input type drop down, this is where usually we will face issues because we either have to type the value that we want, and from the choice we get in the drop down list we have to select it automatically through the code, right? So this is where we will see some issues. So in my previous video I had given a down arrow and enter, but it seems like enter has issues in the Cypress. So I'm going to show you how to resolve that problem in this video. So in this test case it is going to be input type where the uh, application I'm going to use is Zomato. So here I'm going to interact with that. I'm going to locate that select drop down, whatever the drop down we want to select the value from, and I'm going to type a down arrow, and after clicking the down arrow, from the choices we get below we have to take the xpath of it and then choose from that which we want to click it. That's one option. Or if we know the value that we want, then maybe we see we take the xpath of the drop down, same thing, and then I type the value that I want to select, say enter, and from the below choices I am again taking the xpath and I am choosing whichever contains entertain, click that one, choose that one. So these are the two options. Let's try in the Cypress. Let me close this instance and I'm starting my Cypress. Okay, my okay, you can see drop down test. So here there are two cases. I'm running this one. So when I run this one, first test case is oh, contains entertain dot click, something happened. Let me just correct it in the code. Okay, this one is for this one and this one is for the okay, we need one more. It's not completely okay. This is for okay, this closing is this one. Oh, we don't need this here, and we don't need this here. So this is a closing for this one, and this is a closing for this one, and this is a closing for this one. Perfect. Now my test must be running. Okay, user should be able to, first test case is we are interacting with amazon.in, and this is the all, yeah, that one. It Amazon fashion have been selected in that. Now I'm going to Zomato. Here this is the input type drop down where you can see Bangalore. So there I'm giving first, both tests are passed. Let me slowly go through each one. So let me first uh, okay, let me just comment with the block code. Now see, now I'm trying to visit the Amazon, finding the all drop down xpath, and then choosing Amazon fashion from here. If I take this and then go here and select Amazon. You can see the all drop down here. There is a Amazon fashion and I want to choose it. That is the first test case. So this drop down is a select type. So I have taken the XPath of this drop down, and see, you can see it is a select type. So from that I just have given the name whichever I want to select, Amazon fashion, and it has run properly. And now coming to the next one, in Zomato we have input type. You can see in this Zomato, this is input type, whatever is this, right? This is input type drop down. So what I have done, if I come clear the cache, okay, let me zomato.com. So when we come into this screen, oh, this is having the value which I have chosen last time, but otherwise this would have not have any value, and this is of input type. So what I am trying to do, I am taking the XPath of this and I am doing down arrow action, and from down arrow whichever this I will have to take the XPath of that also, whatever table we will get, right, choice of values, that XPath we will take, and first thing I am clicking. So there is only one thing, so I have clicked that one. In case if there are many values, then see, in when I enter, they have multiple values in the drop down. If I see, there's a lot many values, right? So first I have to take the XPath of this one, so entire one, take the XPath of that one, take the XPath of that one, and whichever contains entertain value, click that one. That is what I want to choose. So that has been done. So we'll try one more time. We'll see the execution. So I'm interacting Amazon. It clicked on all button and chose Amazon fashion. Done. Now next is I'm trying to interact with Zomato, and in here I'll click the drop down and choose the first value from there using down arrow option. Now I'm again giving enter, and in that whichever contains entertain, I have chosen that value. You can see it has been selected. Please comment if you have any questions. I'll explain again. Thank you.